What's up, guys? Let's talk about fandom cards NFT. What are these Archeworld fandom cards NFTs you may be hearing about? Why are they needed to own land and to purchase land? Well, I'll give you all the information here. So, Archeworld is a blockchain NFT based game. So, they want to utilize the technology of blockchain technology, which means cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and such like that. NFTs are a way to show proof of ownership. It's essentially a digital picture, but it has a receipt tied to it. And that shows who actually owns it. There can only be X amount of these created. So if we go to OpenSea.io, we can click and find the Arcworld fandom cards. And this is where you buy and sell on the secondary market. So the owners of these digital pictures, these NFTs, actually can sell them whenever they want. That's one of the things about this. And they hold value because they provide in game benefits. And one of the benefits that they provide in the game is they allow you to buy land before the server launches at a discounted rate as well. Also, if you own 3 of these fandom cards, they give you a free medium land at the beginning of a server. So there's quite a few benefits on the land front, but these also give priority queue access. So when the server launches, generally there's queue times. So if you are a fandom card holder, you're going to get put into a special queue, and you're going to bypass the standard free-to-play, bot infested queue. So those things are very, very cool in my opinion. It's like a VIP perk, and that's kind of how they fashion these things. So these are just pictures of all kinds of different characters that you could have created in Archeage/Arcworld, because Arcworld is essentially Archeage just reconfigured a little bit. It's using the same assets, the same monsters, most of the same skills, the same abilities, the same world, and it's just repurposing everything into a crypto blockchain game. So if you played Archeage in the past, you're going to be right at home with a lot of the systems in Arcworld. And that means that you know that the first couple of weeks of Archeage Fresh Start PvP is really insane and really intense and really fun. And that the same thing happens in Arcworld. The first couple of weeks of Arcworld PvP is insane, intense, and really fun. And the reason this is because the gear disparity is not all over the place. Everyone has about the same gear score, their same power level. No one can really push so far ahead. They can't like one shot kill you. It's just balanced pretty much, right? Over time, the whales start spending thousands upon thousands of dollars, and they progress and get stronger and stronger than the free to play players. And now they can one shot kill you, and you can't hurt them. And they're invincible. They become gods essentially of the game. So that's why the beginning stages of Archeage is so great. It's because everyone is at the same even playing field. Sure, there are some people that do have a bunch of knowledge and experience of playing the game, but that's with everything. The more time and effort that you put into something, the better you're going to be at it. So we have a new launch coming April 20th for the American server. So this is the very first server, and these fandom cards, the only way to get them now is to buy them from another player that owns them. There is one special event that they are doing. If you pre-register for arcworld.com on their website here, you will actually get entered into a raffle. You got to sign up, make a face wallet, and then they're giving away 10 fandom cards, because XL Games has a few of these left in reserve for special events and such. But other than that, all these fandom cards, all 2,200 of them, are in the hands of other human players. Like people own this. So we click on this guy right here. Someone owns this fandom card. So this guy right here is owned by Sam Hang 2GU. He owns it. You can see the history of it, which is one of the cool things about the NFT technology. It shows you all of the sales, the transaction history, so you can see where this has been. And you can't duplicate it. You can't copy this. This is all out there for you to see. So not much has happened. So he got this directly from XL Games. That's an airdrop right there. And then Hello World Future Hello World Future actually sold it to Samheng to GU 1 year ago, April 5th. And since then, he has been holding on to this for dear life, keeping it through all the ups and downs. And you can also see over here, these are offers that people are trying to buy his fandom card. People are offering, 2,000 wrapped clay, and so that's essentially $458. And you may be a little confused on this because he has it listed up here for 850 clay. Well, there's a feature for the fandom cards that is called staking. And staking means you pretty much lock up your card and they give you some passive benefits. What it is going to do is going to give you about like 15 points. And when you get 300 points, you get a costume box. So you're going to get some nice fashion out of these boxes, and you can use them on your server for your character. So he staked it, but he forgot that he actually just put it up for sale. And when it's staked, it's locked. You cannot take it away. You cannot sell it. So even though he's attempting or has it listed for sale, this is impurchasable. You cannot purchase this. Same thing with these other ones, because we'll show you here the actual price that these are selling for. So these 850s, like, they look like a really good deal when you really know. If you go over this tab and click activity, you can see what the last couple of fandom cards have actually sold for. So this one, it sold for 2,850. And each fandom card will have its own unique price associated to it. It's all based on supply and demand, whether people like the images or just want any straight up fandom card. So you're going to see tons of price disparity here. So the second one, the last one, 2,700, 2,900, 2,900, 26,600. So you can see they've all been selling for well over 2,500 of this clay. And then it has the USD, the dollar amount right below it, which comes out to about $650, give or take a little bit. And it tells you when they sold them. So this was sold 20 hours ago. This is 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, and so forth, right? And again, over here, it shows you the wallet address. So it shows you who is the owner of these things. And this is all public information that you can see. And that is part of the blockchain technology. So the same thing with the auction house. In game, everything is done through a cryptocurrency called Blue Salt token. And the auction house, all the transactions are actually on a public ledger. So if you want to, you can go and, see every single transaction that there is, which makes the game very, very secure. And hacking and dupes are very, very hard and difficult to actually have in this game because it's a huge, massive database. And if there's an error and something like doubles up, like, hey, there's two of these fandom cards for some odd reason, it's going to be like freaking out and alerting XL Games and letting them know, hey, something happened. We need to fix this. And there's been, I believe, 2 or 3 occasions in the Asian server where there were some errors, some kind of like dupes like that, and they got taken care of within like 6 hours, 5 hours, and it was a small containment of this stuff. It was very impressive to see how quick that these issues got taken care of. And part of it was because they're using the blockchain technology to, pinpoint and find out these errors and see who is creating these errors. Because, if someone's duping and then they try to transact their items that they've duped around, there's, history, and it's all public knowledge. So people can see this. XL Games can see this. They can see who the duper was, right there, then boom. And it's going to alert and it's be like, hey, there's only supposed to be 2,200 of these guys. Why is there 2,300 now all of a sudden? That it doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to be possible. And then they're going to go in and delete, destroy those other ones, or whatever they can do. Potentially a small little rollback, things like that. They can manage problems before they get out of control. Which, if you've played Archeage, you know that once problems get out of control, there's really no way to turn the clock back. And that's why they also do fresh start servers over and over again, because people get so frustrated that, man, this guy cheated over here, or this guy hacked, or this guy did that. It wasn't fair. So the blockchain technology, the NFTs, they allow for a fairer gameplay experience. So the only way to get these things is to pay like $650 right now, but I don't think you want to do that. So I think all you want to do is you want to sign up, you want to pre-register on archeworld.com. Use the link down below. We'll both get some gifts out of this as well. And you're going to have this chance to win a fandom card that is valued at